Hello YouTube, this is Thonger and welcome to another Dawn of War 2 Retribution online commentary video. This game is played on the white walls of Calderis and it is a 3v3 victory point capture game. Now let's have a look at the map in case some of you guys are unfamiliar with this. Now on the southern end of the map we have the majority of the power nodes. We have 2 requisition points here, 2 power nodes here. No, they are not showing up on my mini map, but anyway, so the team that controls these power nodes here will have technology advantage. We also have one victory point here, one victory point here. This victory point is closer to the blue team and this victory point is closer to the red team, and there are various other power nodes and requisition points scattered, but I think the majority of the fighting will be taking place over this victory point in the middle of the map. It is equidistant between all the teams, so I can confidently predict there will be many lots of carnage taking place in this central arena over here with this large building in the center. So this will be a tomb for many unfortunate souls this day. Anyway, on the red team we have Kasper. He is playing as the Lictor Alpha and is the green terminators. Oh, by the way, before I go further, I am not playing in this game. This replay was given to me by capixca, and yeah, I'm casting replays for you guys. So if you want me to cast your replays, just email it to email it to thonger@hotmail.my. The link to my email address is on my channel, and I will post it in this video below. Bing. Anyway, we have capixca over here. If you watched the previous game of him, he is playing as the Black Space Marines with the APO hero. And the third ally is SW something in Russian. He is playing as the White Eldar with the Warp Spider Exarch. Oh, on the blue team, it seems we have the combined might of the WAAAAGH. So we have EMA Giegar. I have no idea what it means, but I'll just call him the Ork Warboss. Anyway, that is him. My frame rates are a bit laggy right now. That's funny. And then we have the Ork Warboss over here, green orcs, and we have NGAKYW. He is the Ork Commando Nob, so he will be all sneaky like. And we have the Mekboy. No, Phoenix, I'm not playing a game. Go away. I didn't mean that. We have the Mekboy over here. Yeah. So we have the combined might of the WAAAAGH over here against some slimy Tyranids, the Noble Space Marines, and the Ancient Eldar. So let's get right into things. Alright, so the game is just kicking off in the same usual old fashion. Let's just look at some of the build orders over here. Capixca is going for a tactical marine squad. His ally over here, the Eldar ally. His ally is actually a bit slow, not really building anything. Termagant Rude coming out of Kasper over here. Meanwhile, the Ork Warboss horde has come out with Slugger Boy. They have Shooter Boy, Slugger Boy, and Slugger Boy. And we have more Slugger Boys and another Slugger Boy coming out over here. So we have the Eldar pushing straight for the victory point in the center, and we have lots of power nodes being capped. This looks like a very interesting map. I've played in this map a lot on 2v2v2 Team FIFA all games, but I've never seen a 3v3 game go down before. And this game, this map's pretty big and a lot of fortress-like fortifications, so this will be an interesting game to say the least. I haven't seen this replay before, so I am as in the dark of the outcome as you guys are. Or you could just skip ahead to see the ending and spoil it completely. But I don't have the luxury of that. I have to watch this all along. And it looks like the Eldar player still hasn't built anything and has a large pile of requisition just building up. He could be pulling out Banshees or more Guardians. And the Ork Horde, wow, they are going for more Shooter Boys and more Slugger Boys, and that's a gigantic Ork Horde. Ork Horde, yes, Ork Horde. We do have the Lictor Alpha creeping forward over here, all sneaky like. We have the big angry Warboss over here. Not much is happening. Looks like the red team is fortifying the middle. Good choice. Look, they do have 2 of the 3 victory points at this moment. Sorry if I seem a bit unfocused. There's really not much action going on at this moment. massive Ork horde just massing over here, and looks, I am not sure if the giant Ork horde is actually gonna push forward with all 3 armies massing ahead. They have a gigantic army here. I think Capixca stumbled across this Ork horde, and if I was him, I would be bricking my pants at this moment. Like I said, the Elder player is just gonna do what Warp Spider X Archers do best, which is be annoying and backcap. Looks like we do have a first unit coming out, Ranger squad with the Pathfinder gear. Not sure how useful sniping will be against this Ork horde. And now the Ork horde is coming forward in full force. This thin line of Hormagaunt Brood will not stand a chance against this Ork horde, and stand a chance they don't, and they just go down, and Capixca is forced to bail out of there. Stun grenade does go off. I think that was a friendly fire grenade by the Ork horde. His scouts are gonna have to get out of there, and get out of there they do wise choice, but we do have some skirmishing going on behind, just pelting orcs from behind, but there's precious little at this point they can do. There's such a huge Ork horde. That Ork horde is quite amusing. But now, because they're all massed in one place, they have sacrificed the map control on all fronts and have been backcapped in some areas, and the red team actually has a triple cap with this Ork horde in just one place. Those snipers pelting away, really not able to do much. I mean, you can kill one orc, but that's got. Oh, we do have Devastators on the field at the moment. I don't think they're gonna be able to stop this horde though. The Warboss is just plowing forward. He doesn't care. He doesn't care at all. And he is, yeah, Capixca is gonna have to get those Devastators out of there. Oh no, a Devastator does go down. That poor lad. Staying behind to hold the line for his brave battle brothers. We do have an Eldar team coming over here. Will they get the grenade off? They do have the battle equipment. No, they do not get grenade off. Those Rangers are awfully close. This Ork horde is just rampaging around, killing everything in sight. Capixca is coming back over here with his tactical marine squad. Warp Spider X Archers gonna have to be very careful. He's not a tanky hero. Yes, he does bail out of there. So I'm enjoying this match already. This is giant Ork horde. Just doing what Ork hordes do best, and Capixca is in trouble over here. Scouts are gonna have to be careful. Heal, a great heal, and boom, save the scouts. Yes, the scouts did get saved. Those tactical marines, oh dear, those tacticals are in trouble. We have those orcs pulling off their specials, and now, yes, Capixca was forced out of there, but he did not lose any tacticals, and that is what matters. You know, this Ork horde is being a bit worn down just by attrition. We have not had any fallbacks yet, and the Ork horde, yeah, just pretty much running everywhere and killing everything they're coming across. This Ork player did fall his dudes back, but now these Orks, Elder snipers just picking away at the horde, just really wearing them down. But we do have some shooter boys over here. We do have warrior brood with barbed stranglers over here, but they are suppressed. Oh, the snipers taking out the looters in the building, giving a chance for the warriors to do some of their work. I don't think it was the gunner that was killed though. So these warriors gonna have to be careful of this slugger boy squad, and they are, oh, great knockback, buying time for the warrior brood to get out of there, and the snipers, great kinetic shot, forcing back that whole lot of orcs and just bailing out of there. So this Ork horde, it's a giant hammer trying to squash ants at this moment. The red team being very careful, just picking away at the horde, doing what damage they can to the horde, and eventually the horde will be forced to retreat. And the horde does have triple cap at this moment. We do have flame attacks coming in, wise choice with the orcs in building and with the giant orc blob, and we do have devastators setting up to cover the advance of the tactical marines. And the devastators are getting their shots off. This Ork horde is gonna have to be careful, otherwise they are all gonna be suppressed. Actually, the devastators may be firing on the building, so we do have a grenade. What was that grenade? A APO grenade going. Oh my goodness me! That was a fantastic grenade. My, great move by Capixca. I have never used purification valves that often, but that was a fantastic move, my friend. Great move. You just wiped out like 2 hordes of slugger boys over there. Capixca has tech as well, and the Ork horde is teching as well. So Capixca, great use of a purification valve. That was the best time for it. I never knew APO had crowd control abilities like that. Fantastic move. I tip my hat to you, sir. Meanwhile, the Ork horde really just kind of blobbing at this moment. Could be doing more with so many units just standing in one place. Meanwhile, the red team has pushed forward and is fortifying the central location again. But I have played games where I have gone up against 3 squads of Slugger Boys, and I think 3 squads of Slugger Boys is pushing it, but this really takes the cake. This is 5 Slugger Boys for 1 Ork Horde. There are a total of 10 Slugger Boy units on the entire map. That is absolutely overkill, and we do have a killer can coming out. Finally, some variety in this giant Ork Horde. Red team still horribly outnumbered, but their units are well positioned throughout. Unfortunately, many entrances to this main building, and it will be difficult for them to cover. We do have a turret coming down here to fortify this victory point, but the War Spider, no problem for them to jump straight over it, although the Ork Commando Nob is coming back. We do have a giant Ork Horde massing here. Like I said, this Ork Horde could be doing more. Just cap this point, why not? We do have a blue team decapping as well. Blue team way behind Ork Horde, which is the blue team way behind on victory points. We have a giant Ork Horde coming forward over here. Devastators setting up in preparation. They are gonna catch those orcs in a giant crossfire. Not really crossfire, but now that entire blob is suppressed. Those orcs are in trouble. They are not gonna force their way past those devastators, or maybe they just might. I'm not sure. That's a lot of orcs to deal with. Snipers picking off the orcs as well, causing tremendous casualties. One squad is about to go. Oh no, there goes a squad of orcs. Oh, we have another grenade going off by capixca. Boom! And it is wrecking these orcs. This entire Ork Horde is going down. And my, oh my, 5 squads of Ork Slugger Boys dead just like that. That is why you do not blob. Number 1 rule, do not blob, especially with melee units. You may be able to get that Devastator squad in melee range, but they will just retreat. And that killer can is coming back over here, and at the moment, red team does not have any hard AV counters. I am suspecting maybe capixca will get a, oh no, his attack squad is in trouble over here. But Warrior Brood over here providing great suppression and covering fire for this poor tactical squad to retreat. Oh my, we have a Dreadnought coming out as well. That Dreadnought will absolutely kill that Death Dread. The Death Dread stands no chance whatsoever. And we do have a Falcon Grab Tank over here, which can provide some light AV, which it is doing. It is forcing back this Killer Can. Killer Can, cheap, fast, killy, but really a bit lacking in the armor department. So if it gets caught against other heavy walkers or light AV, such as a missile launcher or even like an auto cannon or a Falcon Grav Tank's gun, it is in big trouble. So we have the Ork Horde being forced back over here. Just these Slugger Boys are really no variety whatsoever. I think once the red team got over the initial shock of having a giant 10 unit strong Slugger Boy horde coming at them, they adapted their strategy wonderfully, such as capixca going for those purification vials and lots of suppression units on the field. Yes, we do have a rocket missile squad over here to help deal with that killer can, although I personally think the Dreadnought is more than capable, and we do have Wraithlord coming out. So now these orcs, I don't know what to say. 10 units of Slugger Boys. This Warrior Brood's in trouble. This Warrior Brood is in trouble and is dead. Very dead. Although we do have the orcs hitting tier 3, and there is still 5 minutes left of this game, so a lot could happen in that time. I am not going to pass judgment on the outcome of this game yet, but the orc players do look like they're in a bit of a pickle over here, because we do have walkers on the field and tanks on the field, and there is precious little one Death Dread can do to stop a Dreadnought, a Wraithlord, and a Falcon Grav Tank, and a tactical missile squad. So orc players gonna have to be very careful here. We do have tank busters on the field though, so tank busters very killy. This Falcon is gonna have to be careful. Incoming rocket barrage. Oh, that is causing a ton of damage. Falcon Grav Tank is a glass cannon and will have to haul butt to get out of there. That Death Dread is angry and pushing forward. We do have that tactical squad coming forward, getting a shot off, a sweet shot off. Those scouts flew a mile. I've never seen that before. That was interesting. So this Falcon Grav Tank will need a new paint job. That Wraithlord is making his way on the field, and we do have capixca pulling out a Devastator Cannon, very deadly for blobs over here. So red team once again fortifying. Tacticals taking a bit of a scratch from missile fire, but once again, they have so much armor. Those rocket barrages really won't cause too much damage. Meanwhile, a giant orc horde forcing back the Tyranid player over here. Oh my. We do have knobs on the field, and we do have an orc battle wagon on the field as well. That was what they were saving up for, hoarding all that power. Those knobs changed the game. 2 squads of knobs on the field will cause some damage. A Dreadnought and a Wraith Lord will be hard pressed to deal with orc knobs with huge armors. Yes, I said that. We do have Capixca moving forward to support his Tyranid ally over here, and the Ork player is flanked and will be forced back. These shooter boys are in a bad place, caught between a Dreadnought and a hard place. I would choose a hard place personally. Now, these tank busters were forced back by the Warp Spider. The Warp Spider is really decked out here. Enhanced Warp Jump Generator, improved targeters, and power blades. He can kill a lot of you. Oh, those Devastators got a sweet shot off. Like I said, Capixca very smart in choosing those Devastators. Boom! Oh no, those retreating orcs are in big trouble. I don't think they are gonna get out. The Falcon Grav Tank is not letting up. It is pursuing, and my Capixca, you are destroying all this priceless arc. So those orc knobs, 2 orc knobs with huge armors coming forward, and the Tyranid player is pressing forward on this side, running in a bit of trouble on this turret. So those orc knobs are storming forward over here. They will wreck. The cannon will wreck this, but that was a sweet shot of the plasma cannon, giving the Wraith Lord time to retreat out there, and those orc knobs are taking way too much damage and are being forced to retreat. Misfire by the plasma cannon is clipping those guardians. Guardians not very strong units. Will take lots of damage. So those orc knobs have been forced back. Powerful as orc knobs are, you cannot send them in unsupported. They will get wrecked by fortified units. No unit in the game can single-handedly win a game for you. Well, maybe this can. I doubt it. Ork Battle Wagon is pushing up on the south side. This Tyranid player will be luring the orcs into a little trap over here with this Gene Sealer Boo just hiding. These Slugger boys are getting shredded. Gonna leave the... Yes, those... now the Gene Stealers are springing on the Ork Battle Wagon. This Ork Battle Wagon is without support. Completely without support. And these Tyranid Gene Stealers will ruin its day if they can get enough rear armor hits on. Lictor Alpha trying to tank the Warboss. At close range, the Battle Wagon will be hard pressed to fire its main guns. Meanwhile, Ork Knobs in a bit of trouble, trying to force their way up here, but just meeting way too much resistance, and we do have just too much fire coming out from the fortified emplacements. Tyranid player once again being forced back by the Ork Battle Wagon, but the Ork players are in a bit of trouble over here. I think their strategy to crank out super units really didn't work all that much, because super units are useless if they do not have support. And now this Ork Battle Wagon is in big trouble. It is trapped in a little corner with an angry Dreadnought. That is one place you do not want to be trapped in. What is this coming out? Dreadnought just walking out of the way. Oh my. Shot went off. Yeah, this Ork Battle Wagon is in a terrible place. Dreadnought, Falcon Grav Tank, Missile Crew, all storming in. Just being hammered. This Dreadnought is getting some wicked shots off. Yep, this Ork Battle Wagon is dead. Spinning out of control, and boom. That is destroyed, dead, smoke, scrap metal. We do have the Ork Knobs coming once again. Ork Knobs, I am terrified of Ork Knobs. They have killed more Terminators than I can count. But once again, powerful as Ork Knobs are, they are just outnumbered and cannot win a battle on their own. Just getting knocked over. We do have rocks coming in. Oh no, Capixca's troops are in trouble with that. Falcon Grav Tank is going down. I think this is just a final insult by the Ork players. They have... Oh, my frame rates are terribly dropping. There is really not much they can do at this point. The Ork Nob squad is down to 84 hit points. Trying to go for double Ork Nob squad, but the Ork players really got crippled, just blobbing way too much. Like I said, they can't simply just walk up these stairs and expect to beat entrenched weapons teams without any heavy fire support or vehicles. They just sent all their super units walking into a meat grinder, and that is why they lost. I think the red team played fantastically in this game. They adapted their strategies accordingly to deal with the giant Ork horde. And the Ork horde, it worked at the start, but once the red team figured it out, the Orks had a single-minded strategy just to keep charging in one giant horde up the stairs. It was a simple matter. Maybe not so simple, easy for me to say, but all they had to do was get some weapons teams, fortify the middle, and just keep driving the Orks back and killing them as they came. I think XxCapixca's purification vows really tipped the game, changed the momentum of the game in the single grenade. He wiped out pretty much 5 Ork Slugger Boy squads, and that was a real game changer in my opinion. Of course, well played by Kasper and this Warps by the XxCapixcaxX player as well, and a good game to the Ork players as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this commentary of XxCapixca's game, and I'll see you guys next time. If you have any requests, let me know, and I'll do my best to accommodate your requests. Longer out.